So I don't know what this mini supercomputer does, but I just know it's for AI, and I guess it's for local AI, and I kind of want to get it. Can you explain what it does?
For $4,000, you just want to get it?
Yeah, it was $3,000, by the way, when they announced it. But still, yes, if I had the money, I would. Look how cool it is. It's so tiny and it's so powerful for how tiny it is.
I'm not so sure about this gold pebble.
Yeah.
Like it's like a stone wall. I'm not so sure about that. But
so yeah.
So I'm going to be totally frank. Like this only fell on my radar 2-3 weeks ago, something like that, maybe a little bit more. And this is a tiny consumer grade PC announced by NVIDIA. Because and again, I don't know the history of NVIDIA. Do they make PCs normally? There's a custom OS you can see. Like actually, this is running on a Mac, so I just don't even know anymore. Is this a Mac? That's running on a Mac.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah.
So is it? Oh, yeah. See, this is where my limited knowledge comes into play. So NVIDIA basically have released this tiny little computer, 128 gigs of unified memory. It's basically built specifically for AI, right? Local AI. And it is quite pricey. Like $4,000 is quite a lot of money. But
what can it run? This is like the main question. Like, can it run Haiku 4.5?
Absolutely. Like this is I watched a review of it, like a genuine review by, I'm going to get him up because he's only a small channel. He's bigger than us, but like, shout out to him. He's doing some great work. So he was running ComfyUI, which is for generating video. It's like a node-based thing that he was running on it, and it was doing fine. Like it was doing really, really. I want to see the LLM usage because I think he was getting into I want to see his token usage because, again, here we go. You can just see it live. He's got another competitive product on the left here. So I think it's marginally faster. This one, is it GeForce or GMX, whatever it's called? I don't know. So you can see the results here. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what to make of this speed because I think we're used to, obviously hitting ChatGPT and it just flying out. Like, are we supposed to be that impressed with this? Is this really worth, like, locally running your AI like 4.67 tokens a second? So to me, that's not that impressive.
Yeah.
But from a local LLM perspective, like, people chime in where they want to. Like, I think this is, for the size that it is as well, for the amount of wattage that it consumes, I think this is fine,
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Can you chain them?
I don't know, actually.
Like run them in parallel. That would be cool. Well,
he's getting 64 here. Look, he's getting 64 with OSS. That's GPT OSS. So I should have skipped through to his honest thoughts here, but go watch that video if you want a bit more of a genuine deep dive into it. Yeah, I kind of want one too. I don't know whether I want this one, but there's been times where I would love just a little box just to know that I'm not hitting any server and that I'm coding completely off the grid. Do you know what I mean? Offline. There's something in my gut that tells me that one day we will wish we had bought something like this sooner rather than later, because ChatGPT goes down, all these things start like degraded service. We don't get them, they're not pumping as much money or whatever. So people resorting to buying machines like this, and then but there's a shortage for some reason. And it's like, fuck, we should have bought them when they were readily available. Bowen here, he walked into Best Buy to buy it, right? He was surprised. He thought there was going to be queues around the wall, around the corner or whatever. He was able just to walk in, buy it, walk out, all done.
That's fun, yeah.
So maybe we're living in times where that's even possible, but maybe it won't be too long before something happens, and we're wishing we had walked into Best Buy and bought it when it was freely available.
Yeah, but 4 grand,
It's a lot.
I kind of want to have it because it's so cute and I like the hardware, but I don't know if I could use something that slow. M5 just dropped. Apple just dropped a new MacBook with a just base M5, and they are
Yeah.
advertising it for precisely that, for on-device AI. So what I would love to see is like a comparison to see
Yeah.
how big of a difference that would make. Maybe not necessarily with the base M5, maybe something like M5 Pro or like M5 Max when they drop that. I don't know, maybe later this month, but that would be really cool because if I could run like a model on my Mac without any extra hardware, that would be really cool. Let's not buy the idea that these companies are trying to sell us. Just look at the tech and how impressive it is that we have a model, a mathematical model of all human knowledge packed
Yeah.
in a machine like this. And if you could go back in time and you could bring this with you and somehow, be able to turn it on with how crazy it would be, have all that knowledge.
I'm running a Llama right now, right? Which is this is completely offline. I just asked it to write a 500-word story. Let's go. Write a sexy sequel. 3,000 words.
And this is local on
this
your
is completely
M1?
local, right? This is locally. So it's doing some thinking here.
Is it an M1 machine that you have?
This is M1. This is M1 Max, right? So
M1 Max. And what software is that you're
this
using?
is Llama. Look at it go.
Ah, yeah. That's quite fast. Yeah, that's actually really good.
And
I could use that.
It does make me want to try GLM. I think GLM is open source. I'm sure there's a way to pipe cursor into Llama. Or maybe I'll look into that and do a video on it.
Can you like run cursor locally? Would you do that then locally, right?
Yeah. So any kind of AI request would go
be
through
cool.
to
Yeah.
Llama. So maybe I can play around with that and see if I can create.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Because we're talking about the NVIDIA Spark here, and you want something more fast. But I've got the M1 Max here, which is probably being outdone by the M5 already. Maybe not I think the Pro. I think it outdoes the Pro, maybe not the Max. But the point is, it won't be long before we've got some pretty good enough. Yeah, I did have a look on Amazon, but I can't see it on Amazon or anything like that. So I think we're still shit out of luck when it comes to the UK. I think it's just a US thing. But yeah, NVIDIA Spark, pretty cool.
NVIDIA Spark. I'm excited about it.
This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.